Well, hey, Grace Assembly, Pastor Chris here, coming to you in a video format in this newsletter. I hope this video will bless you. I hope it will communicate to you all that God's doing in our church and what to look forward to in the next month or so, and how you can be a part of what God's doing, because after all, we believe that we're better together. And so this month of March and moving forward, we're looking at missions and different opportunities and how to engage missions and how to do that together. Our theme this year for our missions convention, which is on the 15th, is together. And we believe that as part of our vision statement, it boils down to this idea of being better together. That as we do this, we will see God's fullness and we will see His kingdom impacted in great and mighty ways. And so we got a lot of things coming up, a lot of different opportunities, a lot of needs. And we just want to ask you this, to pray about and participate in doing one of those things. Maybe more, maybe some of you can do all of them, but we know there's a lot of different things going on, and we just want you to understand we're not expecting you to be able to do all of them, but we want to do it together. And so if it's just one of these opportunities that you can participate in, one of these things that you can give toward, one of these things you can give your time toward, that would be great, because as we do it together, I believe God will be blessed and glorified and His kingdom will advance. First and foremost, tomorrow we have our men's breakfast. This is a monthly happening. This is our third one. It's been a powerful time. The first Saturday every month, we get together as the men of God. We eat some great food. We talk about what God's doing in our lives. We hear from a different speaker every week as they share about what God's speaking to them. And then we end by praying together. And that's probably been the most powerful point of the whole morning. And so we're excited about this month's men's breakfast tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. here at Grace Assembly. We would hope to see you there. Bring a friend, bring a neighbor, invite a coworker. It's going to be a great time. Next is this Sunday starts our mission series called Together. Every Soul Matters. I am so excited about this series. Talking about one of our core values over the course of this series, kingdom-minded, and kind of reducing that down to this phrase, the idea that every soul matters. Every soul matters to God. Every soul matters to us. And so what that looks like. This Sunday, you're going to get a faith promise card when you walk in. It's a card to pray about, to think over, and to ask God what your part would be in, to join with us in our missions partnerships, as you're going to get to hear about on the 15th during our missions convention. And so we would want everyone to think consciously about becoming a partner on a monthly basis or a weekly basis, or on a yearly basis in our missions giving. We're looking to up our giving and our support of our missionaries. There's so many missionaries that need our support so that they can go to the places that God has called them to go and minister His word. He doesn't call all of us to go, but He does call all of us to come alongside of those who have been called to go and give and pray for those. So if there's one thing we would hope that all of you would think about doing, it's this one thing, and that's committing over the next year to give something to missions on a regular basis. Whether that's $1 a month, whether that's $100 a month. Every dollar matters, every soul matters, and we believe as we come together, we will make a profound impact on the kingdom of God. Next, on the 15th of March, is our missions convention. In the morning, we're going to hear from some of our world missionaries who are making an impact in Belgium. And then that evening, we have a celebration dinner, and we're going to hear from not only what God has done here at Grace Assembly in the past, but what He's doing in the present through some of our U.S. missionaries who are reaching college students for Jesus. And then we're going to take a little bit of time to look forward and talk about some God-sized dreams of what we believe He wants to do in this church moving forward through missions. It's going to be a great time. We're going to receive our faith promise cards that evening, so you'll have a week to talk to God, to pray about, and talk with your families about what God would be asking you guys to commit to in our missions endeavor. You don't want to miss it. And in fact, we want to be ready for you for the missions celebration dinner that night. And so if you'll take some time real quick, register your family, either in the foyer on the sign-up sheet or online, graceagpa.org. And you can click on the events tab, and that'll take you to a place where you can register for our missions convention. And that way we have enough food. Man, we're excited. We got some homemade cannolis for dessert that we're going to be provided on top of a wonderful dinner. And it's free of charge. childcare is provided, and we would love for you to be a part of our Missions Convention 2020. A couple other missions endeavors that we're taking on. Our students are sold out and excited about raising money for Speed the Light this year. Speed the Light provides money for Assembly of God missionaries to buy vehicles, communication equipment, and visual equipment like projectors and different things like that. And so we're excited to be partnering with them this year at Youth Convention, April 9th through the 11th. They're endeavoring as a district to raise $50,000 to provide clean drinking water in East Africa. We're partnering with them. Our students have set a 9-week goal to give $2,000 leading up to that, and they've pledged $2,000. On top of that, they have a goal of $4,000. And so with each of those increments, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, our staff pastors here will be subject to eating something gross, or maybe shaving our head or something else, whatever the students come up with as a reward for hitting those mile markers, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, and $4,000. They might be looking for odd jobs, so if you need some odd work done, please see Pastor Aaron and he can connect you with the student. They're also going to be running our coffee bar every Sunday through the month of March, and all the money coming into the coffee bar will be given to Speed the Light. And then a couple of weeks ago, they started building a well, kind of like a wishing well that can go out in your front yard. And at the end of March, we'll be auctioning that off for Speed the Light. 100% of that profit will go to their cause. So we're excited about that. We're excited that our students are on fire for Jesus, and that they're raising money to see kids in East Africa and families in East Africa have clean drinking water. The last missional piece that we have going on currently is getting ready for Kids Fest. Kids Fest is our annual Easter egg hunt on Palm Sunday. This year it's April 5th. Many of you took a bin of empty eggs. About half of those are left for you to take. And every year we ask our church families to take a bin of empty Easter eggs, go buy some candy, and fill those eggs up and return them. We ask that you buy allergy-free, peanut-free candy, individually wrapped, stuff it in the eggs, and return that bin of eggs before March 29th. We would be so appreciative if all those bins were taken and the candy returned. Don't eat the candy like it's tempting to do sometimes, but that you return those filled eggs. It blesses us. It gives us the opportunity to bless those kids. Last year we had over 150 different kids registered to come and joined us on our property with their families for an Easter egg hunt. It's a powerful time. We're going to have a free breakfast. We're going to have a powerful kids service of what's going on every Sunday morning in our kids' church. And then we're going to have an Easter egg hunt free of charge to the community, an awesome representation of our mission and our vision and influence our local community. So we're talking about world missions, we're talking about stateside missions, and then we're talking about local missions, reaching and influencing our community. I'm excited about the month of March. I'm excited about all the opportunities we have to partner together to reach one more person for Jesus, because that's really what it's all about, for us to lead people to Jesus and help them follow him. And so if you'll just join us in one of those ways, or maybe more, by giving, by serving, by filling Easter eggs, partnering with our teenagers, by filling out a faith promise card for a yearly commitment, we believe God is going to bless and further our reach. He can do more with $1 than what we can do with it ourselves. And so would you join us this month? Would you join us moving into the Easter season, Resurrection Sunday? Man, we're excited for what God's going to do. We're excited for the people God's going to bring through our church over the next month. And we believe that they're going to meet Jesus and they're going to see the love of God like never before. On top of that, before all of the Easter and the celebrations of Kids Fest, we also have an awesome opportunity of influencing our community through our Learning Center. Every year they celebrate Grandparents' Day. This year it's on the 20th of March, and we love to see all the families come in and get to spend time with their kids. We have over 95 kids and 70-some families represented through our Learning Center. Pastor Denise Paganelli is doing an incredible job with her staff. And so what we're looking for is a few families like we did at Christmas time to come and volunteer their time that morning during Grandparents' Day to be greeters, to be servers, whatever we can help our Learning Center with, however we can make our Learning Center families feel loved and welcome. Man, we love to do that. We love to partner with them. It's a great ministry of Grace Assembly. And so if you're interested in volunteering some time on the 20th, we would love for you to partner with us in that way. We're excited and we're blessed because of people like you that call Grace home every week. We're excited and blessed by what God is doing in this church, and we can't wait to see what God has in store for us this year. God bless you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Make sure you take some time, register for Missions Convention. You can also, that same link, you can also register for Kids Fest. You can register your student for the Easter egg hunt through there. Share that. It's on Facebook. We're excited about the days ahead and what God's going to do. Grace Assembly. God bless you. Have a great day.